Hey everybody, this is your boy John Patrick Adams, and thank you for checking out Been There, Done That, wrote a book about it. If you haven't subscribed to my mailing list or to my YouTube channel, stop right now. Go and visit www.johnpatrickadams.com or click on that subscribe button right beneath this video. Now, if you have a question or a topic that you want me to tackle, hear my truths, my thoughts, my beliefs, shoot me an email at johnpatrick@johnpatrickadams.com. I am very excited to have Tammie here in the studio today, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her website and her new revolution that she is launching today. Yay, that's what's going on. So what we're going to do before we turn it over to Tammie, we about to get right into it today.
Okay.
Why are plus size women offended by the word fat?
Because they think that it's a bad word. For years, fat has been just a negative thing when it comes to big women. I personally don't care about the word, it's just a word. It is who you are. It's not like no one can't see you and see you have extra pounds on you. I think just like with any word, we've given fat too much power. It is what it is. You're fat. If you look it up in the dictionary, that's the definition of it. There's no other definition of it. And I just think that because the way society has made fun of people in the past, it just has this negative tone to it.
Well, and let me ask you this here. So when they are offended by that, I mean, again, because I believe whether you're fat, skinny, whatever the case may be, you have to reach a certain place in your life that you embrace
Who you are.
Who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, when you get offended by hearing people say fat or whatever, embrace who you are and don't give a crap about what anybody else has to say. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that's a lack of them accepting and embracing?
That's what I think it is. I think it's a lack of embracing who you are. And you don't want to hear that word because you don't want to believe that that's what you are. And you can't give anything power unless you feed into it. And the bottom line is you have to embrace who you are. If you embrace being a big girl, a plus size girl, thick, whatever it is, then the word fat will not bother you. It is what it is. It's just a word.
Yeah, I mean that I always found that interesting because that one time that when I was filming the Truth Bowl, and in one of our segments, one of the panelists said fat.
Mm-hmm.
They said the word fat, and I never forget when we got a lot of feedback on that, and women were saying that we shouldn't have called them fat and all this other kind of stuff. But technically, we're not calling you fat. That's what the world has defined you as.
Exactly.
But whether you are a plus size woman, a skinny woman, if you do not accept and embrace who you are, then being called fat is the least of your problem.
It's the very least of your problem.
Yeah.
Very least of your problem.
Wow.
It's just a word. That's all it is.
Yeah, because a lot of people are offended by that.
And I don't get it. I have a friend that.
And let me ask you this here. Not meaning to cut you off because I have to say this here real quick. So is fat like being called a nigger?
To some big people it is. Okay. To some big people it is. And it doesn't carry a whole lot of issues. Not with me, because it's just a word. That's like being called a nigger. Black people call each other niggas all the time. All the time. It's just when somebody else call you one, that's when you get offended.
So do plus size women call each other fat all the time?
Me and my friends, we're comfortable with each other, and yes, we do call each other fat. We
Would
make
you be
all
offended
kinds
if
of
someone
jokes.
called you fat?
And you know what? Depending on the person, I probably would be offended.
Wow.
It kind of depends on how they would come at me with it. But the fact of the matter is, that's what I am.
So to the
Fat
plus size woman, the F word is the B word.
Yes, it is. And don't put the two
Whoa!
together.
Don't put the two together. Do not use the F and the B word in the same sentence. Okay.
Right.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. So, okay, this week I wrote this blog called Seven Misconceptions of a Plus Size Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And the blog did extremely well, got a lot of attention and so forth on the site. The numbers went through the roof, created a lot of conversation, a lot of comments. And there was a young lady who actually commented on it, and she asked me, would I date or have I ever dated a plus size woman? And I've never dated. Well, okay, Tammie, before I move forward, what is the definition of a plus size woman?
The definition of a plus size woman is, well, let me just say, most plus size stores start plus size women off at the size 12.
So if you're a size 12, to some stores, you're considered a plus size woman.
Plus size.
Wow. So to that young lady who asked me that question, have I ever dated a plus size woman? I said, no, I've dated a thick woman. But according to Tammie, I've dated a plus size woman. So whoop, there it is. Okay, so, because probably like right about now, we have some viewers out there cussing and all this other kind of stuff because they've been in denial that they are plus size. So if, according to some stores, if you're a size 12 or above,
Above, you consider to be plus size.
whoop, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So she asked me, had I ever dated a plus size woman before? And I shared with her, no, I had not, based on my own personal understanding prior to this of what a plus size woman was. And then she comes back and she says, well, if you have friends that are plus size and you don't have a problem with dating a plus size woman, why is it that you haven't dated a plus size woman? But I don't think every friend you meet, whether or not they're pretty or not, is meant
to be your
boo.
boo. Yeah.
Yeah, not meant
Was
to be
she
boo.
plus size?
By the pictures on her Facebook, no. I don't know. I don't know her, so I don't know. So, okay, so would you date a skinny dude?
Yeah.
Would you date a heavy dude?
Yeah.
Okay, and now this is what's really funny here. And my sister may kill me for saying this here. She is a plus size woman,
Okay.
but she said she would not date a overweight guy. She would not date him.
Okay.
She said, what can two fat people, she used the word people, I didn't use it. She said, what can two fat people do?
A lot. They could do a lot.
Okay.
I like big dudes. So, and I'm a big girl. There's no, that's a question that I've heard. They can do a lot together. Yeah, I would date a big boy.
Okay. Okay.
I
So,
would date a big boy.
whew, let's go ahead and get on to why we're here today. So go ahead and tell me about Tammie is launching a new revolution, Pretty Plus. That's a new website many of you need to check out. So Tammie, go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, I am Tammie. Currently reside in Dallas, and I consider myself a blogger, and I created Pretty Plus as a website to help plus size women find confidence within themselves, to embrace who they are. And the launch date for the website is today. So
Yay.
you log on to www.prettyplus.net. You'll have everything out there for you. That website will consist of beauty tips. It will have health tips. I will do some blogging from my personal standpoint, and they'll be very transparent. I will also do blogging, which will include tutorials on hair, makeup. I'll get some health in there. I'll get some of everything in there that goes on in my world. And I want you to be interactive with me. So if there's topics you want me to touch base on, just email me and let me know. And you can email me at prettypluslove, that's LOVE, @gmail.com, or you can hit me on Facebook, and my Facebook page is Pretty Plus.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for being here today, Tammie. So let me ask you this here. What inspired you to start this evolution? I work for a plus size clothing store. So every day I encounter women that come in that are not comfortable in their own skin,
they want to stick to clothes that make them blend in and clothes that don't make them stand out. They're scared to try anything that they think will show their true size. So that in itself made me think, okay, these are some beautiful women and they're hiding themselves. And I'm like, what can I do to help them find their confidence and pull that out of them? And that's where that concept came from. Just wanting to help women know you're beautiful. You don't have to be dictated by what society says beauty should look like. And just because you don't look like what's on TV, that doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. So that's pretty much where that concept came from.
Okay, so your desire and goal is to empower not only just plus size women, but women in general. Because are you limiting it only to plus size women, or is all women?
You know, I say plus size women because I'm a plus size girl. So I relate to a plus size woman. I've been plus size my whole life. I was a big baby. So this is what I know. This is the world that I know. I don't know a smaller person's world, which I can only assume is not even much more different than the world that I live in. It's just the world makes it that way. So I don't want to say for now, yeah, that's my target audience, plus size women, because I think that we need more help. But a non-plus size woman can check out the site and draw some inspiration from it. Also, there's always something that each woman can learn from another woman. You don't have to walk in their shoes to get some type of inspiration from them.
Okay, and I just want to keep it 100 here, because I think a lot of people are like me and I guess ignorant to what the definition of a plus size woman is, because for so long we've only known skinny, thick, heavy, fat, and obese. That's all we've always known. So what actually is a plus size woman?
A plus size woman is just a cute way of saying a fat woman. Because a lot of big women hate the word fat. They think that it's just the worst word in the world. But I mean, it is what it is. That's what you are.
So in the clothing industry, what size does it start? What size does it consider a plus size woman?
Most plus size clothing stores start at a 12.
Oh wow.
Most of them do. So 12 and up.
Well, you just pretty much crushed half of the viewers here today.
I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, but most plus size stores start at a size 12.
So, okay, and that's just, I guess, a standard thing. I mean, I guess, don't mean that you're overweight if you're size 12. Don't get that from this here. But that's what the clothing industry starts out with. Right. Most stores start plus size. Okay, so a size 12. Okay, so if someone that's watching this video and they want to be considered as a pretty plus girl of the week, do you accept submissions, or is this just a selection process you decide?
Yes. I did not mention that. My bad. Pretty Plus, also, we have a Pretty Plus Girlfriend of the Week. And in order to be considered for that, it's not even really, there's no nominating for it. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to jump through hoops. Send me a picture of full body.
Full body, and not a picture of you in front of your mirror taking a selfie with the flash, and we can see the soap scum and the toothpaste scum on the mirror.
Yes. Please have a decent background. Get someone to take the picture for you, or prop your phone up on something that can get you a full body shot, and send that to me in the outfit that you think just makes you feel on top of the world. The outfit that says, I have arrived. And shoot that to me at my email address, prettypluslove, LOVE@gmail.com, or you hit me up on Facebook, Pretty Plus, and I will send you, once I get your picture, I will send you 5 questions that I need for you to answer for me, and then we'll go from there.
So thank you again for checking out this video, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Peace!